Guys, how are you all? I hope all are good. So guys, today we'll see. So I see one thing I'll tell. I got one comment like how to install that is Jupyter Notebook on VS Code, or whether we can use that in VS Code or not. Okay, so today we'll see guys whether we can use VS Code in our whether we can use Jupyter Notebook in our VS Code. Okay, so that we will see today. Okay. Okay, so you can see guys, I am in VS Code now. This is my new window, so just take from here one new window guys. Okay, and first thing you need to do, that is just go in extensions. Okay, so in extension you need to do two things guys. First you need to install the Jupyter. Okay, so just type here Jupyter by Microsoft, that we need to install. Okay, so I'm doing that. Okay, so just click on here, and here you can see guys there is a install option, so just click on install. Okay, so after installation, okay, you can see guys it is installed. The next step is guys, we need to install Python also. Okay, so one thing is you need to install Python in your laptop or computer. Okay, so you can see guys here there is a Python by Microsoft, so it is already installed because already I have used, so it is already installed. Okay, so if you want this video, then already have done guys, you can see my Python playlist. Okay, done. So this is done guys, now we are here. Okay, the next step is what, we need to go in terminal guys here. Okay, so here we need to install two things, that is first one is pip install notebook. Okay, so we are installing notebook, right? So this is very important guys, that is notebook and Jupyter lab. Jupyter lab. Okay, so here I don't know whether PowerShell will run. Okay, so we're installing guys notebook and Jupyter lab. You can see guys, it is installing. Okay, it will take some time, so we'll wait for that. Okay, it is installed. The next step is guys, we need to install ipykernel, then matplotlib, pandas and numpy, because that also we are going to use. We'll see one example also. Okay, so here I will install guys, that is pip install. At a time we can install, or one by one also we can take guys, but now I'll take at a time only. So first one is kernel, then matplotlib, just check the spelling, then pandas, then numpy. Okay, so this how to install, so I'll make it click. Okay, it is telling could not find a version that satisfies the requirement. Matplotlib mat directly also we can take, right? But it is giving me error. Ipyconal matplotlib, oh lib, it is not lib, sorry guys. So here there is a spelling mistake, so I was checking the spelling. Okay, so I'll delete it, I'll make it lib. So ipykernel pandas numpy, spelling is correct, right? All the spellings are correct. Okay, now enter. Okay, now it is installing this. Here it will take some time, so we have to wait for this. So we'll wait. And one more thing guys, if you're new to my channel, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Okay, because most of the videos I do on comments only guys, so one by one I'm picking the comments, so I'll do videos on all the comments. Okay. Okay, so this is done. The next step is what guys, see here you need to create one new file. So to create new file, just go in files, click on new file. Okay, here you will get like this. So here I'll take one name, that is first example. I'll add example dot ipynb. Okay, so this extension we need to use guys, that is ipynb. Okay, so this extension we use in Jupyter, so here also we need to use this only. Just click on this. Okay, so this we need to save, so I'll save as example only. Okay, so I'm creating file, so you can see guys it is installed now. Okay, So now I think you have seen guys how the Jupyter notebook it will be. There will be a code side. See, one here code is there, here code is there. I can write and I can run my code. So if suppose if I want print word, so I can type print hello world. If I run it, you can see guys it is go to it is happening. So you can see guys we got a hello world, right? So you can see guys here it is working same as Jupyter notebook guys. Suppose if I show you, I don't know whether I have that Jupyter notebook or not here. Okay, so here it is not there guys, but if you see in Jupyter notebook now it is same like that. So I'll try to check from here guys. So here we'll take Jupyter notebook. If you see now, mm, I don't know whether there is example or not. Actually it is there, but it that is in my different PC guys, so I was unable to show you here. But if you see here example guys, you can see here there is a block wise code. You can see guys block wise, right? So same block you can see guys here it is block, then I'm running that. Okay, the same whatever here happening now, same here also it is happening guys. You can see here blocks are coming, right? So here we'll write one small code with numpy and matplotlib, and we'll see whether it will work or not. Okay, so I'm importing numpy. Okay, so what numbers, no numpy. Okay, as npm using, then I'm importing. So it is giving me suggestion also matplotlib dot pyplot. We'll create one graph guys. Okay, this is done. So on x-axis we'll take np dot line space, and there will be 0 comma 10 comma 100 till 100. Okay, then next and y will take np dot sign of x. Okay, so sine wave we are creating here. Okay, then next is here we need to plot, right, the data. So to plot the data we need to take like plt, that is plot. Go figure size, it will be, we'll take this guys. Okay, then we need to plot on x and y axis. So the label will be, what will take this alleviate. Okay, label. So this is sine wave, right, we're generating, so we'll take sine wave. Okay, so sine wave is there. Then here there is, you can take any color guys. Then if you want title you can take title, but the title is necessary guys, so we will understand, right? Simple sine wave it is. Plot also, oh sorry. Okay, then x label, here there is an x axis. Okay, then here y label, here our y axis will come. Okay, so on y axis we'll take sine of x. Okay, okay, then plot dot in grid form will take guys. So grid true, then plot region, then show the plot. Sorry guys. Okay, so this is done guys. So we are plotting one simple sine wave we are creating guys, that is from 0 to 100. Okay, so we'll see guys, I'm running this, so you can run from here also. You can see execute above cells, execute like it is. Okay, so I'm executing this, or you can do the shift and enter also. It is running or not? Okay, it is running. So shift enter, it is running, guys. You can see, guys, we got a sine wave plot. You can see here and here. So here it is our x-axis, here it is our y-axis. So in y we have given sin x, so it is taking sin x. Here we have an x-axis, so it is x-axis. The title is simple sine wave, so here is simple sine wave. Okay. So color you can change. Okay. So see, guys, easily we are able to use Jupyter Notebook on VS Code also. Okay, so this was the comment, guys, whether we can use or not. So you can see, guys, we can use, and even we have executed one example also. So like this you can use. So it will be easy, guys, if you're using, because VS Code is useful for very lot of languages, right? So for this also it is useful, guys. Okay, so I hope it is useful for you guys. Okay, so if you want more videos like this now, guys, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much, guys. Keep supporting, guys. And one more thing, guys, if you have any question, comments, you can comment in comment box. Thank you so much, guys.